Are you ready, Katie?
Aye, aye, Captain.
I can't hear you.
Aye, aye, Captain!
Okay, goodness gracious. Ooh!
Oh my god, they fixed it!
They fixed it! He said, oh!
He said, oh, hallelujah.
Hello everyone, my name is Fabulous Fish.
And I'm Katatui101.
And welcome to Let's Play SpongeBob SquarePants Battle of Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. My god, this is a remake that just kind of came out of nowhere.
Yeah,
like
I
last summer.
that.
Wasn't that in the middle of when you were playing this game for the first time?
Yeah, I was playing this game for the first
and
time last
all of a
summer.
sudden, THQ Nordic's like, we're gonna remake SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom. It's like...
Same thing happened when I played Link's Awakening.
Oh, what?
The theme song just abruptly
I wasn't
cut
expecting that. There's like a hentai tentacle about to grab the new game button.
Oh, I don't like that.
Alright, well, okay, this is really awkward now. There's no music. I just can't get over the fact, in the original version of the game, instead of saying, oh, I'll put a clip of it here. How did they mess that up? How did they mess that up?
Did they even listen to the theme song?
Why were they re-recording a new version? Couldn't they just use the version they already had? Oh my god, so this is a remake of SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom, one of the greatest licensed games of all time.
Yeah.
Made originally by Heavy Iron Studios, the same dev that worked on Scooby-Doo Knife and Fright. It's actually based on the same engine as that game.
Yeah.
Much like that game, this is a legitimately good game on its own merits outside of its license, but in addition to that, it does such a great job integrating its use of the license.
Yeah.
So why don't we just jump right in, shall we?
Let's do it.
New
Grab
game.
that hentai tentacle and go on an adventure.
Squidward tentacles.
Squidward tennis balls. It's like a scary ghost face.
Welcome to Bikini Bottom.
I remember Bikini Bottom being this murky.
Pollution in Bikini Bottom.
It's 2020 Bikini Bottom.
No.
That's it. I really love this like panning around. I don't think this is the original.
No.
I don't remember being like that.
Today's the big day. I have devised
His teeth look kind of scary. I don't know what it is about them.
They're too detailed.
Yeah.
They're so HD. I really love how like the writing here feels just like the show.
Yeah, when I first played this, it felt like I was watching an old episode of SpongeBob again.
And that's so great because like this should feel like an interactive SpongeBob episode. And this feels like a plot from SpongeBob.
Yeah.
One last review of the checklist. Let's see. Item number 1. Is Plankton a genius? Answer yes. Okay, checklist complete. Throw in the
That's all you need.
What was the robot noise?
Welcome, my perfectly obedient robot army. Hang on. I want to get a photo for my scrapbook. Hey, hello?
Oh goodness, they're gonna beat him.
What do you think you're doing?
No, no beatings.
What is that like Doofenshmirtz ass button over there?
Plankton, you fool of a toque.
Why would he have that?
That is a Doofenshmirtz thing.
Oh good, they're not impaling him anymore.
Oh my god.
In the original one, just due to the way the models were positioned, it always looked to me like they were skewering him.
Plankton skewer, the plankton kebab.
Goodness.
Poor Plankton. Oh my god, he's being tortured.
But the plankton kebabbers.
Another perfect day playing robots and racehorses.
Oh goodness, textures popped in.
I don't remember this at all. I don't remember these cutscenes.
We only played the game once.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be great if we
Like I have these all memorized verbatim, so because I played the game so much as a kid.
Robo Junior,
SpongeBob's modern design.
or maybe
Yeah, so I'm not a huge fan of the modern design SpongeBob has. I understand why they put that in the game, 'cause that's what he looks like in the show now. It's like, I don't know, I prefer like seasons 2 and 3 look for him.
Yeah, me too. That's just what I grew up with.
Yeah, it's just because I'm an old person. I hate this newfangled changes.
Fat SpongeBob.
Wow, that's great, Patrick.
So we put the toy robots in here,
Okay.
then we say the
Am I crazy or does Patrick look like slightly too dark?
the magic
Kind of like his dad and the starfish.
You mean his
parents
fake
up-
dad?
Yeah, his fake dad.
Marty?
Marty, yeah.
Who
Janet.
forgot he didn't have a son?
Janet, Marty. SpongeBob looks like he's made out of clay.
I actually really like the way this visual direction is.
Oh yeah, I didn't think it was bad. I'm just observing.
The Alakazama Alabala Wiesna Tiki Tana Fushbar Griddle Bits von Wiederschnauzer, but I kept forgetting it.
Patrick, I think you just remembered that magic word right there.
Sure. Last week I only had one.
Oh, look at that picture of them back there.
Best friends forever. Like their ring.
The best friends forever. Ring.
Like the original trailers for this game, I really didn't like the art direction. It had like this needlessly complex lighting engine to it. I'm so happy they simplified it for this version. I think this looks so nice.
It does look nice. It's like it was like Wind Waker HD syndrome before.
Yeah, the original trailer, that did not look good. This looks really pretty, I think.
Yeah,
I'm just impressed at how well animated these cutscenes look.
I know.
Like they're so fluid, they're moving so much. Oh, blanket just popped in.
Oh no. Oh no.
Gary,
They tilted his picture frame.
I bet Gary did that.
No, Gary's a good snail. He would not do that.
Yeah, Gary. It sure looks like we're
My
in
house
a
just
doozy of a
loaded.
pickle. I think I'm gonna have
Look
to
at how
learn a lot in
expressive
order
he
to
is in
fix
this
this
version.
mess.
He's emoting.
What a fantastic idea! These signs will provide important tips to help me out. How do I read the signs?
With your eyes, SpongeBob.
Oh, okay. Press this button to read
I
the
love the
signs.
fact that like there's like press this button because there's like a multi-plat, so they couldn't list like the specific
So if I
buttons.
wanna
Yeah,
come
that
back
makes
and
sense
talk
why
to
they
you
did
again,
that.
Just walk up to you and press this
Who
button.
left these signs everywhere?
I'd better get
Gary
started now,
did it.
Gary.
Gary
I think
did
this is
it.
going to
Gary
be
the
a
helpful
very
snail.
long day.
I wish I could just have Gary like giving me signs what to do in life.
Right?
Alright, so I gotta explore the rest of SpongeBob. Explore the closet. Ooh.
Okay.
Alright, so here we are. So this game originally came out in 2003, and just like every early 2000s game, it has like the double jump in it.
The double
That was like such like a 2001 to like 2005 kind of thing.
yeah,
like,
just
every game
defying
did that.
physics.
Alright, before we begin, actually, we gotta go watch the special news bulletin.
Breaking news! Bikini Bottom residents have been attacked by a raging torrent of robot horror.
No.
So much for fixing this quietly.
Authorities are not sure who is responsible for unleashing the mechanical menaces, but they have assured us that the person is in big, big trouble.
Uh-oh.
Again, I just wanna like, I know you commented on this before, but like, these are so expressive.
Yeah.
In the original version of this game, like, every cutscene, they were just like in their idle animations.
Yeah.
Like every like dialogue sequence. I'm just so happy they animate these. They look so good.
Yeah, they
When I
do.
say big
That's my
trouble,
favorite line.
I meant so enormous that it's hard to comprehend.
I feel like I
trouble.
quote that all the time.
We'll keep you posted
You quote
as
a lot
this
of
tragic
things that I
story
just don't know.
unfolds. Tragically, we're sure.
All right, so that's the end of that. No, but like, that's like the biggest like improvement there to make this game feel more alive. I love that they did that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Smack your TV, no.
I have kind of heard that a lot of the Easter eggs in the original were not did not get through the translation here. Originally, if you smack the TV, it would actually show you different levels from the game.
Really?
It's like a preview. Yeah.
Why would they take that out?
I'm kind of under the impression this remake's a little rushed. Actually, so we're playing the PS4 version here, and as much as I want to say we're doing that because I have the nostalgia for the PS2 version, that's not why. I actually got the Switch version originally. Mm-hmm. Let me just warn you, stay as far away from the Switch Pro as you can.
Yeah. If you like yourself.
It was so blurry, the frame rate was so bad, textures popped in so much more than this. Like, every time I did that move, like the Viking helmet was just like, it was like 20 pixels tall, it looked horrible.
Yeah, it was awful.
And on top of that all, like this, the controls feel so fluid. On the Switch version, I felt like there was an input lag on everything I did.
Mm-hmm.
It was on play. I'm so happy I went out and bought another copy of this game.
I'm glad
Opening
you
day.
did. Yeah, because
right.
otherwise we'd just be having a miserable time.
This is also a little disorienting is the fact that you have to actually push the button in order to read the signs now, as opposed to just like automatically reading when you approach them the first time. So it explains to us shiny objects. Shiny objects are these things all around us in the room. They're a currency for the game. You'll need to use them in order to bypass certain gates and also to pay certain characters at different points in the game. So let's collect them all, shall we?
Yeah, shiny objects.
Yeah. I'm actually a little disappointed. He didn't say the line when he entered this room, which he did. He did in our first take recording this.
Oh, what did he say?
Let's see if we can go through the trigger again, if he says it.
I make myself a snack, but there's no time!
There we go. I love that line.
He's freaking out.
And also, I think we have a note from probably your favorite character.
Oh, really?
A note from Mr. Krabs!
Mr. Krabs.
And it even smells sweaty,
Ew.
just like him.
Gross. Did Mr. Krabs break into his house to leave it here?
Ahoy.
Ahoy there, SpongeBob!
Oh,
As a
God.
faithful
That is not
crew
Mr.
member of the
Krabs.
Krabs, you've
Who
been
is
That
it?
is not Mr. Krabs. That is fake Mr. Krabs.
Imitation Krabs.
That's right, a promotion.
So, for whatever
That's right.
reason,
So what this
during the
here
development of the
new
original
drop
version of this game,
is you collecting all these
Heavy Iron
shiny
Studios was
objects
unable to get
that the
Clancy
robots
Brown
left
to voice
behind,
Mr. Krabs.
bringing them to me.
So
Now
instead,
stop
they
seahorsing
replaced him
around
with
and
this
get busy
guy.
collecting.
His name is Joe White.
Joe White. That just sounds like a guy who would do a bad Mr. Krabs impression.
Honestly, you're kind of right. Like, how do they expect a man named Joe White to do a good Mr. Krabs voice? That's
It's like,
who sound close.
like who was that fake ass Mr. Krabs? That's just Joe White.
It's the wrong color. He should have been at least if he was Joe Brown, he would have been like halfway there. The fact that he's Joe White, you know.
Your last name has to be a color to voice Mr. Krabs.
All right, so that's just saying you can push the R2 button to bring up the HUD of the game. So you can see our health up there with the underwear.
Yeah.
So we have 3 underwears right now. Golden spatulas. We'll get into those very shortly. We have the shiny objects and socks, which we'll also
Yeah.
get into later.
Look at the picture.
Oh, that's kind of nice. In the original version of the game, the pictures around the game were actually like different paintings, which were I think unique to that game. Although I have a calendar, there's a lot of those paintings in it. A lot of them are like parodies, like famous artwork.
Oh, cool.
I think this one here was like a parody of the birth of Venus. It was like SpongeBob coming out of like a clam and like he was naked and like covering his crotch or whatever.
Oh god.
But it's like it was kind of funny like see all the classic artwork parodied.
That's
but
kinda
I also kind of like the screenshot from the show. I actually feel like this fits in a little better, but I definitely miss the original.
Yeah.
I just can't get over how nice and detailed these interiors look.
Oh, see like, is that like water particles flying around?
Yeah, there's like
You see
bubbles
that?
everywhere.
That's cool. That wasn't in the original, I'm assuming.
I don't think it was. All right, so you can pay shiny objects to open these doors here, and this brings us into SpongeBob's bedroom.
Why does he have a picture of that guy on his wall?
Yeah, that's not him. That was some guy who just blew into town for the weekend.
Yeah, he's a drifter.
Oh my god. Can we get up here?
He also has a picture of Sandy on the other wall.
Oh, he does. Goodness.
She's like, howdy there, SpongeBob. I'm gonna watch you while you sleep.
I think he probably looks at that while he sleeps.
Oh no.
So it's funny how the double jump works here. I went over that. This is actually probably my favorite sign in the game here. So this is a pair of SpongeBob's underwear.
Yes.
SpongeBob will lose a pair of underwear every time he gets hit by a robot or touches dangerous objects or surfaces. Like this.
Oh my god. I forgot it did that.
Oh, he didn't say ow. He said ow in the original. That was
Oh.
funny. Oh well.
Doesn't hurt this time. He's rehydrated.
Fresh
Yeah,
like
so
a
he-
spring breeze.
Doesn't hurt, he's rehydrated. I actually kind of like this. This is a minor change, but I put the underwear in bubbles now, which I feel like just helps him stand out a little better. I kind
Yeah.
of like that. So I'm actually probably going to skip all the signs in here because there's so many. And it's just explaining stuff that I can probably explain quicker.
Yeah.
So you hit the square button, you do like the spin attack.
Rainbow bubble.
Yeah, you thought it was a jellyfish when you first played. I feel like a lot of people did, honestly,
Yeah.
though. I've hit the switch here, something happens. So switch is easy, just smack him. Straightforward enough. Again, he kind of didn't say his line when he walked in. I kind of want to like leave and come back, see if he says the line he's supposed to.
Yeah. No?
No? I could have sworn he said that on our first take, too.
Oh, I don't know. I don't think he did, actually.
I thought he said, like, this is where I keep all my old comic books.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there might be some little audio bugs. We'll get into talking about stuff like that later. But anyway, these tikis, smack them, there's money inside.
Where I keep all my old comic
Oh, there we go.
books.
Okay, maybe you just don't have to go with the door. So when you break things consecutively, you get combos. The higher your combo is, the more bonus shiny objects you get when the combo is over. So keep that in mind if you want to earn shiny objects, because you'll be needing a lot for this game.
Yeah.
Hit the circle button while in the air to ground pound. Allows you to break anything directly below you, as well as hit switches on the ground like that.
Yeah. This room is so nostalgic. It just reminds me of the first time I played this game.
And also, it looks like the location from the show where his library was.
Yeah.
So you hit the triangle button, you do zoom.
It looks so much better than the Switch
I
version
know.
did.
And you can hit switches directly above you, as well as break your tikis above you.
SpongeBob's up B.
SpongeBob's up B.
SpongeBob should be in Smash.
You know,
Fight me.
I would actually take SpongeBob with like Battle for Bikini Bottom inspired moveset.
Yeah.
I feel like to represent licensed games, it's such a big part of gaming. I feel like that kind of has a spot in Smash, just
I
on the
know.
merit of like this being one of the best licensed games ever made.
And it got a remake. Like
I know, like,
that
what other
usually
licensed
doesn't
games get
happen. Yeah.
So real quick, I gotta explain some mechanics there, because oops, we were talking about Smash. That switch on the wall there was a timer switch. It activated the timer as the clock ticks down. When it hits 0, whatever effect that switch activated will get undone.
Yeah.
Actually kind of like the way the timer looked better in the original. I like a little border around it.
On the old bed.
A little bounce in the old bed. Oh, you can't smack this anymore.
Aw.
That's what I mean, just like little Easter eggs have been lost in translation.
Did it toot or anything?
Yeah, it tooted.
Aw.
It's kind of a shame.
Yeah.
So many little touches in the original don't look like they're here right now.
That wall is really clean though. Like,
No, I
there's
know.
no
It looks
blurring
pretty.
on it at
The other
all.
thing was the sock, which comes to a side quest we'll get into very shortly.
Right.
For now, why don't we explore the closet like we were told to do?
Oi, SpongeBob, go into the closet. Get that golden spatula.
Is Joe White Krabs just going to narrate this whole game for us?
Yeah. Yeah.
Here's another Easter egg that's missing. You can't smack these to swish them around.
Aw.
Oh, come on, Purple Lamp. You gotta get on this. You know, it's just
Yeah.
it's part of the experience. All right, so this is a golden spatula. Essentially, these work like power stars, akin to Super Mario 64 or Super Mario Galaxy. This game is a 3D collectathon, and so every golden spatula, it adds to your total, and the higher your total is, the more areas you can unlock throughout the game. There'll be different gates throughout the game, the required number of golden spatulas, and unlike shiny objects, it does not decrease your counter. It just means you need to have a total of at least that to open it up. So it makes sense, right?
Yeah.
There are 100 golden spatulas in the game. As this is 100% Let's Play, we will be collecting every single one.
Yeah. I like how SpongeBob needed a spatula to leave his house. He's being held hostage
He was
in
like
there.
jamming it through the lock, like picking the lock with the spatula.
Yeah, that's what I imagine.
Wow, that's a long loading screen.
Yeah, I see that.
Probably gonna cut most of these out then throughout the game.
Yeah.
There's nothing like the sounds of your own neighborhood.
I just can't get over how pretty everything looks here.
I know, it's so
Hey,
clean.
SpongeBob, you're polluting
sassy
my thinking
plankton.
space.
Trying to Steal the Krabby
Ooh,
Patty
he's
formula,
angry. He's not having
Gabby.
his shit
I'm
today.
thinking,
Angry
well, you won't get
sponge.
away with it.
I've got bigger fish to fry.
I just want to say this too, like, on the Switch version, such a small detail, but makes this version so much better. The background back there wasn't fuzzy. It was, like, really clear, and it's made the visual look so cluttered and messy.
Yeah,
Where
it's
did
so
they come
busy.
from?
Like, this looks so much better with, like, the fuzzy background.
It makes it blend in more.
Yeah, it just looks, like, so much better on the eyes.
They just showed up out of nowhere and started
Oh, Plankton,
calling me
you're a
rude
liar.
names and
You're just
throwing things.
a real piece of shit, aren't you, Plankton?
They even bent all my spoons. I
Oh,
love
no.
those spoons like
His
they
china.
were my children.
That's terrible.
Oh, won't you help me stop them before they bend all my forks?
All of my knives.
Stop
Just
the
going after all his
forks.
silverware.
Of course I'll help. But wait, I'm supposed to collect a whole lot of golden spatulas.
Yeah, Gary
Golden
said so.
Spatulas, eh? SpongeBob, if you could get me back into the chum bucket, I'll give you a bucket full of golden spatulas.
I don't trust him.
In your dreams.
I'll remember that when we get to the dream level, Plankton.
You've got a deal.
Alright, so Plankton actually kind of helps us out throughout the game, because he was kicked out of his chum bucket.
You say he's helping you, but you're like smacking him.
Oh, that's because this game lets you beat up the NPCs, which I'm probably going to take advantage of, because, I don't know, I'm just a mean person, I guess.
Like literally every game where you can do that, you just abuse the hell out of
I
that.
do. Whoa, that's new.
Oh,
They have, like, different tikis here in the level.
you can practice on them, I
That's
guess.
kind of odd, though, because the first level introduces these. All right,
Yeah.
I guess I won't explain how they work, because the first level's going to at some point.
Yeah,
Let's just sneak up to these boys and smack them.
I love those guys.
Fine.
SpongeBob, I just
Bubble
dropped by to give you
buddy.
a bubble hand.
Bubble buddy.
Bubble buddy.
You're going
The
to
shiny
need to
objects
learn some
floating
new
in during the
bubble-blowing moves if you're going to journey to the 9th dimension and defeat the giant
Goodness gracious, I'm not doing that.
But,
That was
all I
Patrick
need to
anyway.
do is figure out
Look,
how
he's
to
back
get rid
there.
of these
He's like, hey,
robots.
Bubble Buddy.
He's like, hey, I'm ready to go defeat the monkey man.
Yeah, sorry. I've been in the soap bottle a little
Dumbass.
too long.
Okay, he's got a
Where were
bubble
we?
brain.
That is
Something
true.
about new bubble moves.
Right. Press this button, and you'll launch yourself straight up in the air with bubble power that defeats anything that is.
We already know about
directly
that too,
above
Bubble
you.
Buddy.
We got
Try
this.
it
Get
out.
back in your soap dispenser, wherever you came from. I forget.
So Bubble Buddy will explain to us how new bubble moves work as we unlock them. Right now, there are no new ones, so he's just going to explain to us stuff we already knew.
yeah.
Oh well. Should we pay Patrick a visit?
Yeah, he looks bored. Oh my
Just
god.
knock him
Hey,
over.
Patrick.
You knocked his pants off. Did you see that?
Oh, I did?
What's up?
Yeah. Do it.
The one you're
Do it
standing
again
on.
after this is over.
That
He's not
one.
standing on that.
It's lost.
It's hovering.
Well, if that one's lost, where are your other socks?
Well, they're more lost.
There's
A
one
bunch
in
of
his
robots
SpongeBob's
came through
house.
here and
Can we
stole
get
my
this
old
sock out of the
collection.
camera?
He's making me so uncomfortable. Get it out of
Sure
here.
thing, Patrick. What are best friends for?
Look, his tie's blowing.
Okay, then. For every 10 socks you bring back to me, I'll give you a golden turkey baster.
You mean spatula?
Bless you.
I
Also,
love the writing in this game.
I see Mr. Krabs just like loitering by my house.
You.
Yeah, you just had to leave you the note. So, every 10 socks you get a golden spatula. Oh, his pants did fall off.
Yeah.
You get a golden spatula from Patrick. There are a total of 80 socks in the game, and that's 8 golden spatulas you can get from Patrick. We will be collecting every single one of them. Bring out the pot. Whoa, that's different.
Whoa.
Every level has a different number of socks in it. So, for instance, the first level, Jellyfish Fields, has 14 socks in it. Unfortunately, it's actually not possible to get every sock your first time through every level. So, another one we'll have to backtrack to with later abilities, probably in a montage near the end of the series.
Montage.
And I do apologize if we miss any socks we can get our first time through level. I am only human. I know where most of them are off the top of my head, but, you know, I might miss a few here or there, so.
It's okay. Ahoy, SpongeBob. Why don't you come over here and give me a hug?
I don't trust this, like, Joe White-ass Mr. Krabs.
Let me fix my belt. It appears to be slip. Oh, SpongeBob.
You broke me
bucko.
back.
Now I am suffering from a broken spinal cord, me boy.
Me poor old body.
Oh,
This flapping
I'm
robot
old.
crisis is making the Krusty Krab lose money like a
that sounds
sinking ship.
nothing like him.
No
I know,
money
that's not
means
even
no
close.
More Krusty Krab.
So
No
bad.
more Krusty Krab means no more fry cooking for you.
It literally sounds like somebody doing an impression of Mr. Krabs really badly.
Because you're gullible.
Because you're gullible. What a jerk.
And of course, make
I
a
love
small
Mr.
profit in
Krabs.
return.
Yeah.
I've got a few golden spatulas that I'll be willing to trade to you for some of those shiny objects.
Shiny objects.
Alright, so he's opening up another side quest, and that is for different tolls of shiny objects, Mr. Krabs will give you a golden spatula. Similar to Patrick, has a total of 8 in the game. I think they actually upped the tolls of shiny objects you need from the original version, so we might have to do a lot of grinding for those late game to get them all. But
Your
anyway,
treasure chest's looking a bit light, boy. Do you think I've got bilge water on the brain?
this doesn't sound
I ain't
anything
running a
like
charity.
him.
I know, make it stop. It makes me feel so uncomfortable. That is not my Mr. Krabs.
Hashtag not my crabs. I just love the fact that, like, he doesn't even say spatula. He says spatula, just like a normal person.
That's how you know we're dealing with an amateur.
I just can't get over how nice these backgrounds look.
I know, look at that.
This game, the Switch version left such a bad taste in my mouth, but, like, this really is, like, good looking.
Yeah.
All right, this is another timer challenge. We gotta go up there real quick.
Get on top of Squidward's house.
Squidward.
Yeah. Remember the Squidward meme?
Barely. I always thought this was weird too, but this second Switch here doesn't have a timer. But it still goes away on a timer.
Huh.
Oh, hurry up! No! No!
Oh no!
No!
You were too slow, me bucko.
Ah, shit, we might have to do this again. Damn it.
Darn.
So I was too busy talking about the backgrounds. I wonder if we actually need that to get on top of Spongebob's house. I feel like you might be able to get out there.
Yeah.
So that was a pair of golden underwear, which increases your total.
Like a new sponge.
Basically like a heart container from Zelda.
Oh, cool.
I'm not gonna be able to make
No.
that. So close, so
Does
close.
spinning the bubble wand actually make you go further?
It makes you stop. Wait, was that going during the cutscene? Was that why I didn't have that much time?
Oh, maybe.
Oh, that's a very unfortunate change to the timer's ticking during the cutscene there.
Oh.
Yeah, so spinning the bubble wand in midair allows you to kind of stall your momentum. So it doesn't really let you go any higher, but lets you go a little further across. Yeah, that timer was totally going in the cutscene. That's why, because there was a cutscene when I hit the second one.
Yeah.
Damn it. Ah, screwed me over.
Aw.
Unfortunate change there. Should we go visit Mr. Squote here?
Mr. Squote? I know I mentioned Squote in our live stream, but
In the live stream the other week, but that was the funniest fucking thing. Just out of nowhere, it's like, have I ever told you guys about Squote? And like, none of us had any idea what you were talking about.
Squote's my beautiful OC with Squidward's head on top of a goat's body that I drew when I was like 8 years old with my brother.
Should I put a picture of Squote on screen?
Yeah.
There, 8-year-old Katie. Beautiful character design.
Squidward, I don't know what to do. How can I fix everything?
Just because like we talked about the cuts, we should probably explain. Like SpongeBob believes that he and Patrick are responsible for the robot invasion because they made the wish to have real robots. So that's why like he's trying to fix it because he thinks it's his fault.
Okay, I forgot about that.
That should at least make me smile.
I didn't know Squidward had a lamp.
A lamp?
What? Is there a lamp in
Do you
here?
think he just walks around in the dark?
I don't even see a lamp in here. So that's actually a reference to a golden spatula we can get here. Gotta destroy all this bullshit in Squidward's house. Who are these guys he has a picture of?
Those are his favorite artists.
I guess. Break a Squidward
No
moose head.
Squidward had a lamp.
You already said that, SpongeBob.
Okay, just stop jumping.
So angry.
If you take this golden spatula, will you please go away?
See, Squidward? I knew that
I love
you
that
could help
there's
me
a
out. You
quest called Annoy Squidward.
Yeah, that's this quest. So this golden spatula, every golden spatula has a unique title, like the Power Stars of Super Mario 64. And this one's called Annoy Squidward. And you get it for annoying him.
Look at that. Oh,
Oh,
look
he
at
didn't
that.
say hey. When you smack this and give it a mustache, he goes, hey! I'll put a clip of that on screen there. So far, like, this is a mostly good remake, but, like, there's just so many little touches that are, like, aren't here yet.
It just, yeah, maybe they'll fix that.
No, and, like, that's all stuff they can totally patch in, you know? And I really hope they do. And I really hope they make the Switch version, like, playable.
Yeah.
I want to comment on the fact that it's, handsome
my-
Squidward there.
God, he's like, if I look at that every day, maybe I will look like that.
He just remembers the time he was briefly handsome.
Did you see the objects on his shelf for like the way that SpongeBob objects look on the show?
No, I know. That's such great attention to detail.
Yeah.
All right, so I apologize for the first episode being a little slow here. There's just a lot I really want to talk about in the opening of this game. So
Yeah.
there's just one more thing I wanted to see before we go off to the first level here. That's in the interior of Patrick's house.
Ah, Patrick's house.
Living under a rock. Now that's the life.
I don't remember that
say
line from the
so.
original. It might have been unused in the original game.
Yeah.
Because I feel like there's a few other lines so far that have been on. Also, was that camera flicking out? Am I crazy? Do you see
yeah,
that?
what is that?
I have no idea what's going on.
Oh, it's the picture of them.
Oh, they got rid of the what you call it? The record player.
Oh, I don't remember that. I believe
Put
you.
a clip of that here too. Just put a clip. Just put every single Easter egg that's not on this version. Put a clip
Yeah,
of.
it's just like they must have just forgotten about it.
Patrick will be glad.
Or maybe they didn't have time. I kind of get the impression this was rushed. Partially due to the fact that the Switch port is so bad.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like this is all stuff they can patch in and fix. And I really hope they do, because I want this to be the best version of the game.
I know, me too.
Like, I feel like ideally, a remake should be so good that there is no reason to play the original. I just want to see, like, how much better the remake is, you know?
yeah, I agree.
And so far, I think this is mostly better. at least this version. The Switch version I thought was actually kind of inferior.
Yeah.
I think this is mostly better, but there's just like so many little touches that are missing, and I hope they can fix those up. But all right, with that, I think that's actually probably where we're gonna end off this first episode here. So why don't you join us off next time as we go off to our first level, Jellyfish Fields.
Jellyfish Fields.
We'll see you all then.
Super mega combo.
Nice.